Welcome to Liberty Lines on Pat's Answers Archives. This is episode 2-23, The Rape of the Republic. The rape and overthrow of the Republic has been orchestrated by Communist Uniparty. Our nation's capital is festooned with steel fences and razor wire, as you'd expect at the Wolf's Lair in Nazi Germany. Under the guise of a puppet president suffering terminal dementia and backed by a vice president who was unlikely to win re-election to the Senate from her home state, we have accepted military occupation as protection to the clowns who feign representation of us. When Biden, either by his own volition, resigns, or a psychotic Speaker of the House replaces him by invoking the 25th Amendment, their dictatorship will be solidified. Since they've used decades of communist influence in our schools, our children and grandchildren have never studied history and are brainwashed to bow to the one world order. They've been deprived of science and actually believe they can change celestial cycles by raising taxes and squelching individual liberties. We will return to Liberty Lines after these words. It is important to understand that the Constitution does not create rights for anyone. It simply serves as a grant of power to and a blueprint for the structure of the federal government. The rights of the people existed before the founding of the United States. You do not have constitutional rights. You just have rights. To protect them, you must understand them. The book, A Republic If You Can Keep It, can help you with that understanding. Available at patsanswers.com/blog. Click on the Store tab. $16.95 plus shipping and handling. All major credit cards are accepted. Buy it today. Welcome back to Liberty Lines. Dwight Eisenhower warned America after World War II of what we are seeing right before us. Quote, "Yet we must not fail to comprehend its grave implications. Our toil, resources, and livelihood are involved. So is the very structure of our society. In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex." Close quote. We have as a society isolated ourselves from the stark realities. These people on both sides of the aisle have squandered our national treasury and borrowed drunkenly from our future generations under the guise of relief to the citizens. Yet only crumbs reach the citizens who need it, while the bulk goes to failed politicians and monuments to themselves. Their intent is to ensure our dependence on government subsistence handouts, as they make sure the very commodities we live on become so expensive we are left with no choice. The Democrat National Committee and the Republican National Committee and their associated radical Democrat Party or reactionary Republican Party and their conspiratorial footsie playing have become the biggest threat to our society and our liberty since the English were expelled. We have to start at the root of this evil. At your school board elections, town, city, county, and state elections, get rid of any incumbents or candidates claiming liberal, progressive, or socialist ideals. In your states, clean out your legislators and governors who genuflect to the party, either party. Only after the snake is dead can you pull the fangs of the venomous representatives and senators. Thomas Jefferson said it best, quote, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. And whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness." This was true on July 4th, 1776, and it remains true today. It is time to withdraw consent and to alter and or abolish what our republic has morphed into and restore the vision of our founding fathers. Unless we are methodical in this mission, the common people, like us, will be driven back into the Dark Ages, where serfs were slaves to the kingdom. That's my take on it. What's yours? Share your thoughts by emailing me at librarian@patsanswers.com and share the link to this vlog with your friends. This has been Liberty Lines on Pat's Answers Archives. I'm your host, Pat Cansor. Join us again next time.